Hi dears, welcome to Greek Tech. Welcome to another video dedicated CCNA 200-301. Today we will discuss about port security. We will configure port security on small network. We have one switch. We have two PCs, PC1 and PC2. Here you can see configuration, IP address 192.168.0.7/24. Also you can view configuration ipconfig/all. What you see here, here you see also the physical address of network card of PC1. Let's check PC2. ipconfig/all. You see physical address of PC2, IP address here 192.168.0.20 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Okay, let's create some traffic. Ping to 192.168.0.20. Why we generate traffic? We generate traffic because we want traffic pass through switch, and in the switch creating MAC address table. We see that ping go successfully. Here packet sent 4, received 4, loss 0. Let's go to the switch console. Go to privilege exec mode, show MAC address table, and we see MAC address table. We in this lab all ports assigned by default to VLAN 1. Here we see VLAN number, MAC address, type dynamic because MAC address table learn MAC addresses of PCs dynamically, and port when MAC address come. We see that in the port F0 fast Ethernet 01 connected to PC1. See PC1 MAC address here. This MAC address, and we see the same result here. PC1 connected to fast Ethernet 0/1. PC2 connected MAC to fast Ethernet 0/2. What will we do firstly? First, we disable unused port that prevents unauthorized host gain access to network. Okay, let's see. Let's type show IP interface brief. Here we see that we used only fast Ethernet 0/1 and 0/2. Other ports we can disable. How we can do that? First, we go to configuration mode, global configuration mode, configure terminal, interface range, fast Ethernet 0/3 to 24. We want disable all interfaces in all interface range, starting from fast Ethernet 0/3 to fast Ethernet 0/24. Interface range fast Ethernet 0/3 to 24. Shut down. We disable all these interfaces. Show IP int brief. We see also we can disable gigabit Ethernet port. Okay, interface range gigabit Ethernet 0/1 to 2. Shut down. We shut down gigabit Ethernet interface 2. Okay. First, we want to configure that fast Ethernet 0 to interface, this interface, allow to maximum two addresses, and we manually also add this PC MAC address to configuration. Let's do that. Exit. Go to interface fast Ethernet 0 to interface configuration mode. Switchport port security. Enable switchport port security. Command rejected. Fast Ethernet 0/2 is dynamic port. Port security doesn't work in dynamic port. We must do that interface access. Okay. Also, I remember no VLANs are configured on the switch. By default, all ports in VLAN 1. Switch port mode access. We do this port access mode. Switch port security. We enable port security. Switch port security maximum 2. We allow 2 devices can connect it through this port, maximum 2. Switch port security MAC address. Also, we want manually configured PC2 MAC address. I want to mention that we configure maximum 2 MAC address we can receive from that port, and 1 MAC address from that 2 is PC2 MAC address. Okay. Here, passed. Enter. Exit. Also configure other interface. Switch port security. Let's first make that port access mode. Switch port mode access. Switch port security. Okay, now go to privilege exec mode and type exit show port security address. Here we see that PC2 MAC address is secure configured on fast Ethernet 0/2. Let's generate traffic. Ping. Check command. Here we see that in fast Ethernet 01 we dynamically learned this MAC address in WLAN 1. Okay, verify port security configuration on both ports. Show port security interface fast Ethernet 0/1. What we see in here, we see port security enable, port status secure up, violation mode shut down, maximum MAC address 1 by default. When we enable port security, that port by default can learn 1 MAC address, total MAC address 1, and the last source address on that WLAN 1, this MAC address. We see MAC address, also WLAN number. Show port security 2. Here we see maximum MAC address 2 because we configure switch port security maximum 2. We see total MAC address connected to that interface 1, configured 1 MAC address, 1 static MAC address. This MAC address we received last source and WLAN 1. That's all, dears, for this lesson. Don't forget subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and share my videos. Thank you. Bye bye.